just does invite you, then you'll fall on the tree. Thank goodness, she did write to me. She did write to me. The atmosphere will lighten when we all take the air, and everything will brighten when we find ourselves there. You'll find no one will force you to wake up at dawn. There's breakfast in bed and there's lunch on the lawn. And if there are inches you like to wear for, there's winning, there's croquet, there's tennis and golf. Without equivocation we can all recommend the noble institution of the heaven again. It has a social equal nowhere else in the land. There's no other home where so stately and grand, so stately and grand. The still has heightened now we're near heaven hall. The only guests are frightened to not be here at all. The show will come so long as you keep to the rules. The Duchess has never been partial to fools. But really as long as you know what is done, you're happy enjoying your place in the sun. For a weekend at heaven is simply divine. The people, the parties, the food and the wine. There's leisure and pleasure for everyone. You're happy enjoying your place in the sun.
This is such a pity that they can't buy the air. The families to look at all has looked everywhere.
It's rumored at the moment that he's tearing ground.
The Duchess demands that the air shall be found. The air shall be found.
Listen everybody, for the news will soon be round. The family solicitor has run the air to ground. There's not a doubt about it, there isn't any snag. He's got him out of somewhere and he's got him in the bag. I've seen him, I've met him, he's here. And almost any moment,
Almost any moment.
any blessed moment he'll appear.
Is he dark?
Is he fair?
You think we shall care for the new Lord Herbert?
Is he short?
Is he tall?
Do you think we shall call for the new Lord Heaven?
Won't you tell us if you can what you know about the man?
Is he what we all expect?
Is he circumspect?
Is he weak? Is he strong?
Does he really belong?
Is he all he should be?
Well, very soon you will see.
Very soon we shall see.
So, Hardness is now the air. What do you know about him, Gerald?
Nothing at all, except he's alive and kicking. Worse luck for me.
He's going to be rather a rich man, isn't he?
His father dashes our chances of scooping up the heaven millions for ourselves, doesn't it?
Possibly.
Jackie, what are we going to do?
Well, you could get a job.
A what?
You know, work.
Work? Jackie, please, don't be disgusting. Good Lord. Work? Disgrace the family name. Earn one's living, get up before noon. You must be off your chump. There's got to be better ways of raising money than that.
Well, you could try selling this.
Oh, Jackie, that's our engagement ring.
Sorry, darling, I can't afford to mix business with pleasure.
You can't. You won't. You couldn't. You have.
We live in a commercial age, Gerald. A girl must look after herself. If Lord Hereford is going to get the money, then I'm going to get Lord Hereford.
Well, dash it. You very much want to broken my very heart.
I once had a notion that we'd get along. I still have that notion, but maybe I'm wrong. The female emotion will thrive on I learn. A little investment
And plenty of
unhealthy interest in my ankles.
Well, now that we're all gathered, Mr. Barchester has some news which affects us all.
Yes, I've heard all about it. He's found the heir.
Now you will all be aware that the last Earl of Hereford contracted an unfortunate alliance in his youth. They soon parted, and she died. There were rumors of a son, however, and Lord Hereford's will had to provide for the possibility of his one day turning up. I have to tell you that it is quite certain that he has turned up. It is a condition of the will that the heir must be a person fit and proper to assume his position at Hereford. Otherwise, he will not inherit, but will be granted a generous annuity on which to live in retirement.
Yes, but how do we decide whether it is fit and proper?
Well, what's his club?
Here.
The executors, Gerald, that is Her Grace and Sir John.
Well, wheel him in. Let's get a look at him.
Yes, let's see him.
Well, before he is introduced to you all, I
Come
should
on,
say-
Barchester, get on with it.
Rather.
He agrees.
We are all on absolute tenterhooks, aren't we, my love?
Frederick,
Madame?
shut up.
But perhaps I should mention that his new lordship is not quite...
Damn it all, Barchester! Never knew such a fellow for talking. Gerald, ring the bell.
What's his name, Barchester? The new Earl?
William.
William!
William! The seventh Earl was a William.
Ah, Charles, show the gentleman in now, please.
Does he know yet that he's the new Lord Hereford?
Oh, no, I felt it should be broken to more gently.
If you would like to come this way, sir.
Whoa, of course, don't me. How do?
Welcome to Hereford, William. May I present Her Grace, the Duchess of D.
Meet the lady, very nice indeed.
How do you do? This is a new friend of the family, Sir George Lee.
All right, what you got?
My God!
My daughter, Lady Jacob Gusty.
How do you do?
How do you do? Very nice to meet you, very nice indeed.
My nephew, Gerald Bolingbroke.
How do you do? All right. Oh, I think I dropped my fig in your drink. Worry.
Lord and Lady Betty.
All right, what you got?
How do you do? I expect you'd like a drink.
Oh, rather.
Oh, do count that decanter. It's over 200 years old.
Oh, well, that's a stroke of luck. Could have been anyone. There we go.
Frederick?
Perhaps later.
Right, you can tell him, love. Bit of a lad.
How dare you! Mr. Herbert Barchester, you already know. And this is Sir Jasper Tree.
Who's that?
All right, very nice to meet you, I am sure.
Hey, time for tea.
Time to tea. Well, my friends call me Bill.
Shall we proceed, Your Grace?
Sit down, William, please.
Not very much.
Hello! There.
Before we tell you why you are here, we would like to know something about you, William.
Yes, where do you live?
In a distant village called London.
Yes, but what part?
All of them.
What part of London, you clot?
Lambeth.
Lambert?
My God!
It's the best part of London, Squire. Just south of the river.
Yes, but the thing is, in a house or a flat.
Well, I've got bedroom, bathroom, kitchen, dining room, drawing room, all in the same room, about the size of that fireplace down there. The bath and the basin. First day you bath the top part, the second day you bath your middle, and the third day you bath.
Now here, what do you live on?
Your wits.
Then you must be severely undernourished. Yes, what do you actually do?
Do? Well, anything, Squire. Do a bit of sparring now and again.
Sparring?
Sell fruit off a barrow. Ollie, 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 all fresh ripe strawberries. And I do a bit of the quickness of the eye to see to the eye. Pick a card, any card. Go on, pick a card. Do I know this man? No, I do not know this man. Pick a card, right. Tell me what it is. No, don't tell me what it is. Shuffle it. And tell me what it is. What is it?
5 of spades.
Correct, the man wins a gold watch!
Hey, that's mine! Can we just get on with it?
Now, we have a surprise for you, William. Barchester!
Do you know anything about your parents, William?
Yeah, the brown bread.
Brown bread? What are you talking about, brown bread?
Like I said, they're brown bread. Dead.
Oh, it's Cockney rhyming slang. Goody, I say, can you do that?
Rhyming slang?
Yes, we hear it all the time at the races.
Apparently, so I'm told. Well, quite. The facts are these. Your late father was yellow-headed. You were his only son. Therefore, William Percival Pristine Snipson, you are now the rightful and lawful 18th Baron Haveringland, Lord of the Stimson Marshes, Marshal royally inaugurated into the stewardry of Brandiston, with Castle Darling and 14th Earl of Hereford.
Yeah. Aye. You're pulling my tinker, ain't ya?
Nothing could be more serious! Good Lord! He's fainted, water, quick!
There. Yeah. I didn't faint for water. Oh.
Fine. Have a little brandy then.
Oh, well, that's more like it. Cheers, Gov. Thanks, Squire.
This is your family. Your father was my brother. Therefore, you may refer to me as your Aunt Maria. Lady Jacqueline and Gerald are your cousins.
What? It? Hello, Uncle John.
Uncle John?
Well, you two married then?
No!
So, this is my family, is it? Me and Earl. The Earl of Hereford. Yeah. Am I rich then?
Well, now you have about £100,000.
Oh yeah, that's not bad, is it?
Oh, yes.
Oh, I think I'm going to faint again. I said, I think I'm going to faint again.
Mother.
Yeah, thanks.
Nothing wrong with lamb. Earl, Captain Thomas used to live in lamb.
Of course he did, Sir Jasper. He was the Archbishop of Canterbury.
Dear, oh dear. 100,000 Christmas a year. Well, I shall take this year's instalment and leave you good people be.
Ah, I'm afraid it is not quite simple.
You are not allowed to touch the inheritance.
Yeah, much.
The money. Unless the executors of your father's will, that is Sir John here and myself, are agreed that you are a fit and proper person to stay on hand as master of Hereford. Otherwise, you'll receive an annuity and live in retirement.
Fit and proper. Me? But you lot? Forget it.
Quite right, sensible attitude.
Nonsense! You are Lord Hereford. As Lord Hereford, you will stay at Hereford.
What are you doing? This man is an outsider. Pay him off!
I will educate you. I am confident you will learn to rule Hereford. If you do as I bid you, blood will tell.
If you don't, blood will
You
flow.
are the last of the line. It is your duty to stay here and perpetuate the family.
Perpetuate? Struth! You wait till I show all this to Sally.
Sally!
Yeah, she's my girl.
This, Sally, is she also from
Lambeth.
Perhaps I should have mentioned, William, that it is a condition of the will that you marry a fit and proper consort.
Well, Sally's fit for me, all right. She comes with me in the car. I'll fetch her in. Oi, Sal!
Don't do that, please.
All right, keep your hair on and keep an eye on time.
Yes, of course.
Just one minute. The will states you must marry a woman of your own class.
Well, Sally is mine. Own class.
Not any longer. You may bring her in and tell her who you really are. Then the car will take her back.
Oh, yeah? We'll see about that, me old fruit. Me old fruit.
Well, we shan't have a penny.
I can just see the newspaper headlines. Harefords, Cockney, Air! Jelly deals on the Crown Derby. We cannot let this costermonger take over Hereford.
The family needs new blood.
You call that new blood? Hang it all, Marielle, what are we going to do?
Mr. Parchester is here to advise us.
Dear Mr. Parchester, please do advise.
As the family solicitor, here's my advice to you. As the family solicitor, here's what you want to do. For 6 and 8 are good to split if anything goes wrong. For I can tell you must pretend that life is one sweet song. Sing a little and dance a little, gay a little and play a little. Bring your troubles more and more to the family solicitor. Say a little and think a little and eat a little and drink a little. Keep on rocking the night for the family solicitor. You take all your cases, put you in your places. Maybe save your faces. Up a little and sleep a little and jump a little and rip a little. Thank your lucky stars once more for the family solicitor. You take all my kisses, keep us in the blizzard. Maybe save our faces.
Sing a little and dance a little, be gay a little and play a little. Bring your troubles more and more to the family solicitor.
Sing a little and think a little and eat a little and drink a little. Keep on rocking the 94 for the family solicitor. He'll take all your cases, do in your places, maybe save your faces.
A little and skip, a little and jump, a little. Thank your lucky stars once more for the family.
A little and skip, a little and jump, a little and rip a little. Thank your lucky stars once more for the family solicitor.
Hop a little and skip a little and jump a little and break a little. Thank your lucky stars once more.
The family,
Family solicitor. The family solicitor. The family solicitor. The family solicitor.
family solicitor.
I shall take a walk in the rose garden to compose myself.
Thank you for that useless advice, Parchester. But it looks like a workhouse garage.
I want that man out of the house, Parchester. Is there nothing we can do?
Perhaps we could examine the original will.
For a loophole.
Yes,
Parchester, where is the will?
in the library.
To the library!
I say, wait for me.
Right, Sal, you can come in now. They've all gone.
Oh, it's the bleeding Odeon.
Well, you wouldn't get this in no Odeon, would you? Would you care to dine with me, Miss Smith?
Oh, it's bigger than the British Museum.
It's cleaner and all. You could eat your dinner off this floor.
You don't have to. We've even got posh newspapers to read your chicks out.
And look at the size of the vinegar bottles.
Oh, Bill, I still can't believe it.
Oh, it's true, I tell you. My aunt is a duchess, so that makes me
Dutch.
a lord. I am a lord.
And this is your house.
Yeah, this is my house. Well, it's our house. I know, it's not very homely, is it?
Oh, I'll soon change all that when we're married. We do this rubbish and that old iron.
Bung up a nice bit of flowered wallpaper or something.
Curtains, bit of lino. Oh, Bill, you can have a lovely motor car.
Yeah, not all. Here, Sal. What's an Earl's wife called?
No less.
Yes, you will be my Earless.
Bill, when I'm no less, I won't have to work down the fish market no more. I can have a little dress shop. I've always wanted a dress shop.
Leave it out, girl. You won't need to work.
My hairpin.
And your fingers manacled.
And my toes rubberised. Bill, will you buy me lots of scent?
Of course I will. We'll get rid of that fish smell somehow, girl.
Bill, when I smell all luscious, we can go to the pictures and sit in the 3 and 6 pennies instead of the 1 and 3 pennies.
Oh, it's a dream, innit? Yeah. I've got to be educated.
Educated? Who says?
The executors. That's my answer. That's right.
Are they the executors?
Yeah, not hard. We'll chop off the money if I don't come up to scratch. We've got a lot to do. Work fast. Do a lot of perpetuating.
Oh yeah, and where do I fit in all this?
What do you mean?
Well, am I going to be staying around here too?
Well, we'll sort something out. Should be a bit of a dragon king, that Duchess. Perhaps there's a pub nearby. You can stay there for a few nights.
All this ain't going to part us, is it, Bill?
Leave it out. Nothing's going to part me and my girl.
As if they made you one of their lot. I don't, old maid.
And so will I. Here, Sam. I couldn't live without you.
And I couldn't live without you, Bill.
You're all I've got.
Life's an empty thing. Life can feel so awful lonesome. If you're always on your own, life's an empty thing.
Life's a different thing. When you found your one and only, then you feel no longer lonely. Love's a happy thing.
Everything was topsy-turvy, life seemed all wrong. But it came alright as soon as you came along.
Shreks.
It's the bleeding Aldian.
On behalf of the staff, I would like to welcome you to Hereford Hall, my lord.
Hey, called you my lord.
Yeah, no, all right. This is Sally Smith.
Pleased to meet you, I'm sure, ever so.
Aperitif, my lord. Aperitif, my lord.
Oh, no thanks, I've got my own.
That's a wine, Miss Smith.
Oh, thanks a bunch.
Here, mate, you ain't got a fag, have you?
Certainly.
Can Sally have one as well?
Certainly, they are all yours.
Hey?
Everything here is the property of your lordship.
Oh, Sal, take the whole lot then.
Take a box then, Sal.
Well, it's all mine, innit? Right, how about some of your lodgings in Lambert? Nice, comfy chair.
Ornament, sir.
Bung that in the Riley, Smiley.
No, thanks, I've always wanted to toast that.
Bung that in the fold cloth. And you'll need this, in case anyone tries. Yeah. Bung that in the fold cloth. And
I think I'll take the rest of it for our honeymoon.
here, are you sure this is all mine?
Everything here is the property of your lordship.
Right then, Sal. Take the whole lot then. Come on. Thanks, Gov.
What do you mean the box, my lord?
The box. Don't be daft. I've got enough to carry as it is. unpleasant ride. I had to put the horse on a diet. It'll take me a week to straighten these eggs. Thank you.
Oats, my lord.
Oats and barley. Charlie.
Her Grace does not wish for you to call me anything but Charles, my lord.
Well, you do what I call her sometimes.
Sir.
What? Maud, what is that?
It's bean soup.
I don't care where it's been. I want to know what it is now.
The family thinks you're too convivial for us, my lord.
Convivial? Convivial? What is the matter with you lot, eh? The family looks down at me and you lot look up at me. I'm empty like the air in a sandwich. Oh, I'm off down the old rubber-dub-dub.
Hey?
The pub. The seaside.
Her Grace does not approve of you going to see and sniff at the old rubber-dub-dub, sir.
Well, it's my life, isn't it?
It is indeed. It is also your pub, my lord. The Hereford Arms is part of your lordship's estate.
My lord, Lady Jacqueline waits in the Rose drawing room.
The Rose drawing room? Where's that?
Ah, the Rose drawing room. It is south of the billiard room and east of the morning room. But if you would like one of our footmen to take you there, I can
That's all right.
gladly.
Give me a compass and a biscuit ration and I'll find my own way there. And if Sally comes to see me, tell her to come and rescue me.
My lord, Her Grace is made over and saying that she means to part you from Miss Sally.
Hey?
She don't like your lordship visiting Miss Sally in the afternoon and treating the locals there. I'm playing darts and about with them.
I don't know. King Edward never had this trouble. One speech on the wireless, and him and his missus were shot at a lot of them. I know just how he felt. Oh my God!
Well, here we are again.
Yeah, I seem to be seeing rather a lot of you lately.
I thought you might meet this morning, as Mummy has suggested that I take you in hand and teach you about art and literature and life. Are you familiar with any of our great novelists? Dickens, Thackeray. Do you like Kipling?
I don't know, I've never kippled.
Oh, Bill, you and I are soulmates. I can look deep into your eyes and know what you're thinking.
The morning you slap my face.
You're a man, I'm a woman.
Oh my God, so you are.
I can see it all so clearly.
Not as clearly as I can.
I'm on a ship with you, sailing away. I'm abroad.
You're telling me.
Italy, beautiful Florence, just we two, making love.
What? You and Florence?
You kissed me on the piazza.
I never do.
I believe if two people are meant for each other, nothing should come between them and their destiny. They should cast convention to the wind. Can't you feel my heart pounding?
Of course, Jerome. Someone might come in.
Let them come in, Bill. Let the whole world come in. What have I to hide?
Well,
Oh, Bill, if only you knew how long I've been waiting for you.
I was only downstairs.
Oh, I've looked for someone who plays upon my heart like you. Tall and dark and handsome and sweet. Someone who could take my heart, maybe tear my soul apart. See, I lay myself
me to try.
You would if you could, and you should, and you would if you could.
But I don't.
I'm sure that you do.
Oh my God.
You and you would if you could.
But I won't.
You're like an apple on top of a tree. I'd like to show. I'd like to see you falling for me.
I would, if I could.
Feel you could, and you should, and you would, if you could. Oh, baby,
That's out of the question.
Hello, Gerald.
Hello, Gerald.
I was just giving William here an etiquette lesson.
Oh, really? Jackie, I'm shocked. I'm astonished. I'm amazed. You are looking at a highly disturbed person.
Oh, Gerald, do you mind?
Yes, I do. I'm staggered and jiggered and profoundly startled. I'm going upstairs to bathe my temples in eau de Cologne.
Oh, hello, Sal. Are you all right?
Bill, would you present my compliments to Lady Jacqueline and tell her that I would like to have converse with you alone?
Will, please tell Miss Smith that I was just leaving. I detect an odour of prudishness in the air.
The smell to what her ladyship is referring, William, seems to be coming from some cheap French scent in the neighbourhood of that settee.
Perhaps Miss Smith is not aware that such gross impertinence betrays her obvious lack of breeding.
Thank her ladyship, William. But tell her, if I would like lessons in her kind of breeding, I would go to a farmyard.
How dare you!
William, I will see you later when your little friend has gone.
That's right, my dear. Go sew up your frock.
All right, Sal?
She don't laugh, get my dander up that good, Bill.
Yeah, and mine. Anyway, forget her. That was my girl.
I like the man, dear Bill. The Duchess don't want me to.
Oh, give a toss about what she thinks. I want you there, don't I?
But she's right. As long as I'm around, you can't go into a gentleman. You best forget me.
Forget you? I could no more forget you than I could forget... Oh, what's his name?
You require a lot of looking after. That's a job in which I take a pride.
You can always make me smile, make my journey seem worthwhile.
Why not keep me always at your side to guide you?
Maria, why are you persisting with this nonsense? Nothing you can do or say can make me believe that William could be remotely fit or proper for her.
We shall see. I have said.
We used to understand each other.
Sir John.
Remember, when we were younger, I'd climb an old cherry tree in your father's orchard and throw down all the best fruits for you.
And we'd eat until we fell sick.
Lay down. Put me down. Not that hard.
Thank you for dropping in.
Oh, I was about to go down the pub to see Sally.
Maria.
I hope you don't mean to throw me down.
Oh, go on, John. Give her a good throat in.
You may leave us, Sir John. We have work to do.
Very well, back to my kennel.
Yeah, John.
Yes.
Keep an eye on the time.
Harchester! It's time for some more lessons.
Oh. What's today's torture then?
I felt we should begin with your personal correspondence. You have a great deal outstanding.
Fan mail? Oh. What do they all want then?
Well, this one, for instance, is from Mrs. Celia Worthington. She wants to know if you laid the foundation stone for the new hospital.
Celia Worthington. I don't even know her.
The Celia Worthington's one of the oldest families in England.
Well, then tell her I shall do it. Yeah. They're not older than the Edwards though.
Oh no, your family predates them by 100 or so years.
Oh well. Upstarts, social climbers, parveners. I'll turn them down. Here, what's this one then?
That one is asking if you would help the old ladies' home.
Oh, blimey. I didn't know they were still out. Here, I know this writing. This is from my old mate, Barbara Barking. That's what it says. It says, Dear my lord. That's me. Dear my lord, this is to thank you for your wedding present of a watch. My husband is very proud of it and wears it on his PTO. What's that? Oh, wrist.
No, PTO, it means please turn over.
Oh, the page. My husband is very proud of it and wears it on his wrist. We have just moved into a new house, just past the gasworks, so there is always an horrible smell from your friend, Barbara. P.S. We would like to say that we can't come to your party as we are no longer in your class anymore. Well, it's marvellous, isn't it? You get a bit of good fortune and your mates desert you. Well, I'm not in her class, and I'm not in your class, and I'm certainly not in her class. I'm no class.
Now, come along, William. We must get on.
Well, what do you want me to do with the rest of these?
Do you want my advice?
Yeah, not half.
Well!
As the family solicitor, here's my advice to you. As the family solicitor.
Harchester, you may leave us.
Sanatorium.
Sit down, William. I've come to a decision. It's time that local society had a chance to meet you. Time's away for long enough. To that end, I have issued invitations to a dinner party in honor of your succession. Between then and now, I will teach you how to behave like a gentleman.
How are you going to do that then, Carrie?
Carrie?
Carrie Grant? Aunt?
William, for the 100th time, please don't rhyme. Our first task is to teach you to speak like a gentleman. Poetry, therefore, is out of the question. Now, all speech is merely a matter of imitation. I dare say you can learn to speak like, say, Gerald if you put your mind to it.
Oh, I mean, really, Aunt Maria, really. Oh, I'm going upstairs to bathe my temples in oh, do you do.
Here do you do?
Very well, thank you. How do you do? Charles, put the rails in the garage. I'll butter them later.
Perhaps a little overzealous, but not disgraceful. This is something we can work on. However, speaking like a gentleman is one thing, behaving like one is quite another. Already you are breaking 12 major and 36 minor rules of conduct. Here are a few simple rules. Don't lie down in my presence. Don't sit where I'm standing. Don't wear a hat indoors. Don't smoke without my permission. Don't have the last button of your waistcoat done up. Don't pick up cigarette ends. Don't put your hands in your pockets. Don't slouch, don't suck. And above all, don't lose self-control. That is the essence of a gentleman. Now, most important, when you are the host for the evening, you must go out amongst your guests, the life and the soul of the party. Watch me. Lady Kimberly, how are you? Ladies and Lord Edinbridge. Cynthia, my dear, you are looking lovelier than ever, and what a charming dress. There's Harry.
Oh.
How are you, Harry? Sherry, dear Augustus.
Harry, have you met my fiancée, Sally Smith? Ain't she a top of bishop?
Excuse us. Sally, of course, will not be invited to this party. It's vital you make a good impression.
Knock it. Of course she's coming.
Can't you see? The more you progress, the more inappropriate Sally becomes. She understands that. Why can't you?
What have you been saying to her?
Never mind. Suffice to say, she knows what's best for you.
Whatever you do, you're not going to part me from Sally.
We'll see about that in due course.
Auntie, mind.
Oh, I do beg your pardon.
I should barely dash it.
You don't have to play the part then.
Oh, well, it's easy once you get the hang of it. So, having a party down at the old me.
That's nice.
We're inviting all the local noobs. It'll be a laugh, don't you reckon?
I'm not coming. I'll only make you look stupid. Anyway, I've not been invited.
Don't be daft. I'm inviting you.
Well, I'm not coming. Go back to Lambert. Every day you grow more and more like a gentleman, and I get more and more out of place.
You sound like my blooming arm. Don't get like me anymore. If you go back to Lambert, I'll only follow you. No! You're staying here, and that is a bally fact.
Bill!
Maria, I want to talk.
Jackie, I want to talk.
Aren't you going to smash fly? Can please? Wait, Grace. Okay, more things is coming.
Well, we've been having.
Aren't you going to piece of fly?
Dressing. Oh, damn, I've dropped my stud.
Twist of fly.
A little drink, I need.
Oh no, Frederick, you don't. Oh no, Freddy, you don't.
You're cruel, Clara, you're cruel.
You are cruel to Sally and Bill.
You're cruel to me. Cruel.
They're made for each other.
We're made for each other.
Made for each other.
Caviar. Summon the Earl of Deer.
Very good.
Lady Seven, ladies.
Will it work? Will it work?
Hey,
Lincoln, Poppy, Valley stud. Oh, damn, dash it, stud.
excuse my lord, you're stuck.
Nonsense!
Excuse my lord, you're stuck.
Nonsense!
You're stuck, my lord.
Nonsense!
That's off my collar.
Sir!
Collar.
Holla!
Stinking collar.
You disgrace us.
He'll say something frightful.
Say something rude.
He's help!
He's Cockney!
Lovely evening. Lovely evening.
Ferguson!
Where are they? Where are they?
Oh, I'm scared.
This is going to be hell.
Don't worry!
Don't worry!
Phyllis!
Don't leave me, Sally. Don't leave me.
Let's leave!
Right, this is it then.
This is it, sir.
Wish me luck.
Good luck, my lord. Lady Damning.
How do you do?
Lady Dis. Lord French. Mrs. Worthington. And the Honourable May Miles.
Where is the Earl and where can we meet him?
He is coming.
He's coming. He's ready.
He's ready. He's coming.
Heavens, how's he going to behave?
I hope that Grace is coming not with these puppies now.
If he calls down for a pint of miles, I shall scream.
He'll let us all down! He'll make the family look
Your
ridiculous!
family is ridiculous.
You want to be laughed
To be laughed at that I want to turn up.
Help you at least reorchestrate his stable manners. Taught him not to shout. Shown him
Wait a
that-
minute. Ah, he's coming.
The Earl of Hereford.
Aunt Maria, you look absolutely ravishing. Welcome to Hereford Hall, everybody. Dash
May I present a dear friend of mine, Mrs. Celia Worthington.
Celia Worthington. Delighted. Have you had a sherry? Gosh, I do declare, you put on weight.
I beg your pardon. Oh, William, he's so original.
There you are, Lord Heaven. I have been dying to meet you.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Lady Brighton.
Oh, I know your husband, but here.
Say, do you know my daughter's name?
No, but thanks for the tip.
Do you like your new life?
Frankly, yes.
You seem to have done very well.
Yes, well, we keep trying, you know.
Miss Sophia sings the accession.
Ah, juice it! You're late! Blood will tell. Have you had a sherry?
Sophia, my dear, you know Mr. Burgess.
How do you do, Mr. Partister? Sophia Stravia Anderson.
Oh, take lots of water and it'll soon pass.
Now do tell me, which one is Lord Hereford? I am a complete outsider.
Oh, yes. A complete, very outsider.
It's the Duchess I feel sorry for.
Oh, yes, me too. The fellows are sours here. Hoi polloi. Never with Pucko. Never.
Lorraine needs to pass into some frightful Brixton girl.
Oi! Lambeth, do you mind?
I beg your pardon. Now do tell me, which one is Lord Hereford?
And this is Lord Sheffield.
Miss
I'm off.
Do you think I'll be beaten like this? You'll at least stay for dinner.
Well, as long as my friends can stay.
Don't let them!
Very well.
How about it then?
Oh, yeah!
Go back to that.
Well, see about that.
You just don't get it, do you? We know all the new film.
The new war.
The Lambeth way. You've never seen. The skies ain't blue. The grass, it ain't green. It hasn't got the new film. That don't matter very much. We play a different way. Not like you, but a bit more gay. And when we have a bit of fun, oh boy! Anytime you're Lambeth way, any evening, any day, find us all doing the Lambeth walk. Oi! Every little Lambeth gal, give a little Lambeth pal. Find us all doing the Lambeth walk. Oi! It's free and easy. You as you come well pleasing. Why don't you make your way there?
Go there, stay there.
Once you get down Lambeth way, any evening, any day, find us all doing the Lambeth walk.
today.
She's been roasting peanuts out in timber. Now he's coming round. Sing for you.
So jump into your summer, hip 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 hooray. The sun has got his hat on and he's coming out today.
Bells are ringing, the songbirds are singing, and everyone's happy and gay. Dollies are wilma, swimming wilma, look back for your troubles away. The sun has got his hat on, hip 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 hooray. The sun has got his hat on and he's coming out today.
Now we'll all be happy, hip 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 hooray. The sun has got his hat on and he's coming out today.
All little boys excited, all little girls delighted. What a long fun for everyone, singing in the sound of day. Rub-a-dub-dub-dub-ding-dong, singing, singing, that one big bong. Wiggy, wiggy, diggy, diggy, ah-ta-ta, ba-ba-ba.
Jump into your summer, hip 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 hooray. The sun has got his hat on and he's coming out today. So jump into your summer, hip 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 hooray. The sun has got his hat on and he's coming out. He's coming out. The sun has got his hat on and he's coming out
Gerald! Yes? Have you seen William at all today?
No. William!
After last night's outrageous performance, I wanted to give him a good dressing down. I blame that upstart Cockney girl. When those types sniff money, they get completely above themselves. Gerald, stand out of my way.
I say, good shot! Herbert. Where is William? He is in the library at the moment. Her Grace has persuaded him that before he retires, he at least must make his maiden speech in the House of Lords. Really? What on earth is he going to speak on? The Public Right of Way Act of 1894. He is in the library at the moment studying the relevant dirty looks. The what? The dirty looks, Joe. The books. Chester, please. Don't you start all that Cockney rhyming slang. Do you know, this morning he called me a daft raspberry tart. I asked him what that meant, and he said it meant I was a silly nit. I mean, tart and nit don't even barely rhyme. Perhaps it's blank rhyming slang. What? Well, Shakespeare wrote in blank verse, and everyone knows blank verse is a non-rhyming verse. Perhaps this is blank rhyming slang. You know. Cain and Abel, tea, Rosalie, coffee, lots of bread, that sort of thing, yes. Do you know, he's turning the whole world stark, staring mad. The sooner he daddy goes, the daddy better.
Thank you for coming out, sir. I wanted to speak to you before you return to London. You know, it's quite impossible for William to go back to Lambeth.
What's that? What do you think I was trying to show him last night?
Maria, I had been thinking...
Don't be quiet, you filth on there. I appreciated what you tried to do, sir, but unfortunately Such a long journey. You must speak to him. Break it up finally, once and for all. Tell him that you no longer love him.
But you heard what he said. Even if I go and only follow me.
Oh, I think you could stop him no harm, you say, if you really wanted to. If not,
Yeah, okay. I won't spoil his chances. He means too much to me for that. Leave it to me.
you'll find him in the library.
What's he doing there?
He's preparing his maiden speech for the House of Lords.
Oh.
After you've seen him, I will give orders for the car to take you back to Melbourne. You must make sure he has no intention of following you.
Maria, you are a wicked, interfering old bat.
I'm impervious to flattery. Come, Rochester.
You cannot let her do this to you.
Oh, she's right. Bill belongs here, I don't.
You've got to stand up to her, show her who's boss.
She already knows whose boss she is.
Fine, then I'll do it. I'll tell the old witch. Which reminds me, it's my shot, I think.
Are you all right? Will you be crying?
People often look like they're crying when actually they're laughing.
Eh?
I'm laughing.
What?
I'm laughing! Once my father said, and my mother said, and my sister said, and my brother said, now you're grown up, so you're gonna fall out of the family roundabout. Then my father said, and my brother said, and my sister said, and my mother said, there's one little thing you should certainly know when into the world you go. Take your troubles on the chin and know you get an earful. Don't despair or tear your hair, for heaven's sake keep cheerful. That's what father said, that's what mother said, that's what sister said, that's what brother said. They were certainly right in telling me so, and I think that you should know. Here's a little trick, whenever things get a little bit thick, just you take it on the chin, turn on a little grin and smile, smile. Here's a little ruse to counteract an attack of the blues. Just you take it on the chin, turn on a little grin and smile. What's the use of worrying about a single blessed thing? After all is done and said, pretty soon we'll all be dead. So as we're alive, there's a world we want to survive. Just you take it on the chin, turn on a little grin and smile. Here's a little trick, whenever things get a little bit thick, just you take it on the chin, turn on a little grin and smile. Here's a little ruse to counteract an attack of the blues. Just you take it on the chin, cultivate a little grin and smile. What's the use of worrying about a single blessed thing? After all is done and said, pretty soon we'll all be dead. So as we're alive, there's a world that we want to survive. Just you take it on the chin, cultivate a little grin. Just take it on the chin, turn on a little grin and smile, smile, smile.
My lordships and your worship. No, that's no bleeding good. Your worships, your parsnips, your fish and chips. Don't. My lords, having risen to my feet on this suspicious occasion, I would like to. Oh,
Oh, Bill, you all right?
yeah. my wedding tackle, ain't I?
Bill, you don't half look smart.
Here, do you reckon?
Yeah, but why'd you get up trim with all that vermin?
Ermine. Sally, this is Ermine.
Oh, silly me, eh? What's this book then?
That is the history of the airplanes. Put that down. That is my family tree. It's got pictures of all my ancestors from 1066.
Oh, I learned about all this when I was at school.
Oh. So, you know who came over in 1066 then?
Yeah, the Romans.
No, the Romans came over in 1066 BC. I'm talking about 1066 AD.
After?
No. Anno Dominos. Does Hastings mean nothing to you?
Winkles.
No! I'm talking about the Battle of Hastings, when Harold, with his hat in his hand, was hit in the eye with a hammer.
Oh yeah, he put an apple on his head and said, "Shoot, father, I am not afraid."
Only getting that mixed up with Robert Newton in the pear tree. No. The one who came over in 1066 was William
Of oranges.
of Oranges. Right, I suppose that William of Oranges was the son of Robert Peel.
Oh, you're getting him mixed up with Robert Peel and the spider. Was he one of your ancestors?
No. It really all started with Rupert, the stupid Edward. It was killed at the Battle of Hastings.
Why was it called stupid?
Well, he wasn't supposed to actually be at the battle. He was camping in the field next door and he came over to complain about the noise. No, it actually all started with King John. Then, Simone de Efford, she forced the king to sign the Magna Carta and so founded a strong English constitution. And then she married the king's cousin and had 14 sons.
Blimey, she must have had a strong constitution.
Here, do you know how the Magna Carta was signed?
Yeah, at the bottom. Oh, you, Davey, who is this girl?
That is Rebecca Efford. She's standing beside the Spanish galleon.
I think I've seen her before in Mutiny on the Bounty.
Don't be so daft. These pictures were taken long before film cameras were invented. Rebecca Efford actually saw Sir Walter Raleigh spread out his cloak.
What would he do that for?
Surely you know passed over.
Yeah, the Israelites.
Are you pretending to be more stupid than you actually are?
What would he do that for?
To put me off? Like you did at the party last night. I'll tell you what, girl, it ain't gonna work. I'm gonna do this speech, then we're gonna go back to London and live on the annuity.
No, Bill. I've come to say goodbye. Can't you see why the Duchess is stuffing all these ancestors into you now? To make you feel like a gentleman. Me like a worm.
She couldn't make a sow's purse out of silk here.
Sorry got you talking like the BBC.
Come on, Sally.
And walking like Douglas Fairbanks.
Don't be so belly dark.
Do you even swear or much? No, you've got to marry someone with good blood.
Well, you're not anemic.
It's not blue though, Bill.
Oh, come on. Oh, don't cry.
I'm not.
Oh, don't blubber down me vermin then, or I'll clobber you with my ancestors.
So good, Bill.
Right. That's it. I ain't standing here watching you crying. I'm going to sort this out with her once and for all.
You'll never stand up to her, Bill.
Oh, won't I?
Put
You
that
watch
down.
it. Oh, I already have. I'm ready for you.
Once you lose your heart, once somebody takes from the place it rested before. Once you lose your heart, once somebody wakes it, then it isn't your heart anymore.
trustee to agree, God help me, that you are a suitable person to stay on her as master of Belford. Next, I will marry you to Jerry. She doesn't love you, but she wants your time and your money. Nothing wrong with that, love. Love is for the middle class.
What about the king? Did he marry for love?
If only I could say something. If I could find the words to speak, but no. There you lie. Jetter. Argue.
Nag.
I can't get a word in edgeways.
Now listen.
William. Read that book.
Novels oblige.
Noblesse oblige. Do you know what that means?
No, and I really don't want to.
Nobility has its obligations.
Oh, did you see that? Oh,
There's a price to pay for land and titles.
oh my God, that's the Mount Effort. In one day, she voted 400 people.
600 at your service. Witches carry responsibility.
Me ancestors. Oh.
The story of Alfred handed down since William the Norman wore the crown. The story of Alfred, glory it has an honor and glory upon its beauty. Endless away, endless away, endless away.
thought you should have been here a minute ago.
Why?
All my ancestors.
Yes?
All just dancing about. There's one only Efford giving it some of this. And there's Rebecca Efford. There's been a right bloody royal news up.
You must be almost as drunk as I am. It's the only way with Maria. She's like Mussolini, without the charm. You have to get very drunk to face her. Very drunk indeed. Tea! How dare you! I once had an aunt who drank tea, dead before she saw 50. Mind you, see knowledge and help matters. Now come, my boy. Let's get you squeaking.
Dear John, she is trying to turn me into a double.
Oh, what?
A toffee nose over like you. No offense.
None taken, dear fellow. Your very good health.
Dear John, when I first saw you, I thought, that is a right bird. That is a 24-carat gilt-faced pile of sweetness.
Extraordinary. When I first saw you, I said to myself, Johnny! I always call myself Johnny! When it is my name, you understand. I said, Johnny! This man stood before you is a sutter blight. A gutless knight. A man you would walk 10 miles in tight shoes to avoid. Nothing but a complete, unmitigated yahoo.
That's the most beautiful thing anyone's ever said to me. There you go, John.
How do you do it?
Have another drink, dear.
Targov.
Oh, God. Don't let the Duchess be saying all that tosh. Right, I'll be in a lot of trouble.
Bill, the Duchess is the key. We've got to get her to see Sally in her trouble.
If I can suggest, Sir John...
My God! Where did you come from?
You must go and stand up to her grace. You must tell her, if I may, use the phrase, where to go.
With knobs on.
Yeah. You on our side then, Cedrico.
Cedric? Is that your name? I didn't know you had a name. Ah, Chester. Well, in this battle, my boy, you're either with us or you're... Good God, you've got short arms. Oh, yes, that's the goal. Well, my boy, in this battle, you're either with us or you're not with us.
It's all for one.
And one for all!
Well, then I suppose I must be with you. You must present. United front!
What do you advise him, Cedrico?
Well!
As the memories of this sinner is my advice to you. As the memories.
There, you. Pay close attention. I have at last succeeded in uniting the whole family in this matter. We demand that you give up Sally at all costs.
You and the family demand? Well, I demand that I marry Sally or die an old maid. Whatever you lot say. Here. Oh, where are they gone?
William, pull yourself together and come here.
I won't come here.
Come here.
Shan't, shan't, shan't. I intend to be the master of my own house.
Now listen to me.
No! You listen to me. The family can all go to blazes. And he told me to tell you so. And Sir John told me to tell you all personally to go to blazes. So now the fat will be in the fire. The history of the Airfords starts with me. And this is what I think the past history. She made her do it. She's made her go back to Lambert.
I'll go and get her back. I'll show her that it's wrong to part two lovers. I'll stand up to her. John. I was just standing up to her.
Here, John. I've got to tell you something. Sally's my girl. I've never loved anyone else. Well, except me, of course.
Me neither. She's a hard-old battleship, but I love her.
Sally?
Yes. No. Maria!
Dear John, why is the room spinning? What have you been doing to this room, have you rascal?
Not me, old boy. Must be some of those damn sunspots.
No. I know what it is.
Do you?
The world keeps on turning, you can't stop it turning. For love makes the world go round. An old love and new love, so long as it's true love is love makes the world go round. Without love, nobody can sing. Without love, no one
for me. Good luck, Sal.
What an excellent judge of character. Constable! 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 Hello. Would you please direct me to number 21 Capstan Street?
For your information, sir, you are already in Capstan Street. And by a further stretch of coincidence, you'll find yourself directly outside number 21.
Oh, thank you, officer.
It's not at all, sir. It is my function, and I perform it with zeal.
Well done. Tout me bien.
Oh, merci bien, monsieur.
An educated person. Next. Hello, madam. Does a Miss Sally Smith live here?
Big old son.
Say it's her fairy godfather.
Hello.
Well, just let me into her, will
Not
you?
in my house, you filthy beast! Sally! There's somebody to see ya!
Who is it?
Says he's your fairy godfather.
Fairy, not furry. Sally, it's only me.
Nanny! Sir John, what are you doing here? It's all right, Mrs. B. This is a very dear friend of mine.
Oh, I'm sure. That's what comes from knowing with the gentry.
Goodbye, fair spirit of morality. Farewell, good troubles, get out. Sally, what's all this?
It's no good, Sir John. I'm not coming back. You're wasting your time.
I didn't come here to get you to go back, no.
You didn't?
No, we have to beat the Duchess at her own game.
Duchess don't like me. I'm not fit and proper.
Suppose we were to make you fit and proper.
Besides, I wouldn't want it.
Nonsense. Think of what a good accent could do. You only have to look at Ronald Coleman and Vivian Leigh.
Well, I have always wanted a little dress shop. But how would you do it?
Oh, no, not me. Not me at all. But I do have a friend. A remarkable man who shares a house on Upper Wimpole Street. He could do it. He has done it before, and if you love Bill, you let him drive.
All right, I'll come. But only if we can go now. Can we go right now? Look.
I'll give my friend a call.
I'll go pack a few things.
Good girl. It car's just at the end of the street.
Okay.
Oh my God, I must have dropped something.
A couple of eves, perhaps.
Well, what if I was listening? It was all for Sally's good.
So, you're Miss Brown.
Mrs. Anastasia Brown, yes.
Well, Mrs.
Anastasia Brown, yes.
You haven't heard that I'm going to take Sally away.
I heard that fairy tale you told the poor girl.
Oh, Miss Brown, you do flatter me. You also clearly heard she doesn't want Bill to know where she's going.
No more than you do, I don't suppose.
Do you know what this is, Miss Brown?
Sounds like a fiver.
Does it look like a fiver?
It is a fiver.
Well then, here we are.
Oh,
If you keep your mouth shut.
okay, sir. I'm sorry.
Very well. Tell Sally I'll be parked at the end of the street. Farewell, Miss Anastasia Brown. Not now! I'm at war. And I must rejoin my regiment.
Oi, oi, I recognise that face.
Oh, my Lord. My mate? Oh, my
Oh,
Lord.
don't be starting that off well, Miss D. Where's Sally? She in there?
She in there. She's gone.
Gone. What do you mean, gone?
She didn't say. She went away. Not coming back no more.
Did you get my wire then?
Yes. No. Yes. That's what made her go.
So, she leave an address?
No address.
What about her mail then?
Won't you come and collect it? Won't you? I mean, I don't know.
Are you telling me Punky Pie's Miss Steve? Is she in there?
She ain't in there, I'm telling you.
Well then, looks like I'll just have to wait here.
No good, Bill. She ain't coming back.
Oh yeah, well, I've heard that one before.
Now then, sir, I'm terribly afraid you can't stay here. It rather comes under the heading of loitering. Are you waiting for someone?
Leaning on a lamp, maybe you think I look a tramp, or you may think I'm hanging round to steal a car. But no, I'm not a crook, and if you think that's what I look, I'll tell you why I'm here and what my motives are. I'm leaning on a lamppost at the corner of the street in case a certain little lady comes by. Oh me, oh my, I hope the little lady comes by. She's absolutely wonderful and marvellous and beautiful, and anyway I understand why. Oh me, oh my, I hope the little lady comes by. There's no other girl I would wait for, but this one I'd break any date for. Oh, I'm not to ask what she's late for. She wouldn't leave me flat, she's not a girl like that. She's absolutely wonderful and marvellous and beautiful, and anyway I understand why. I'm leaning on a lamppost at the corner of the street in case a certain little lady comes by. Absolutely wonderful and marvellous and beautiful, and anyway I understand why. I'm leaning on a lamppost at the corner of the street in case a certain little lady comes by.
been moping for days. Whatever is the matter? Have you come your bookmaker?
Oh, John, I just despair of William. Since Sarah went away, it's become impossible. He's wasted thousands on detectives to look for her, newspaper advertisements offering huge rewards. Nothing. And he's convinced Anne know where she is. I can almost wish the wretched come back here.
Maybe she will come back. Stranger things have happened.
It's so dispiriting.
Now, Maria, I think I preferred you when you were a ghastly old trout. Do cheer up.
Usually, I buy myself a new hat when I'm down in the dumps.
So that's where she gets them all from.
I've never realized how truly fond of her William is. I thought when she was out of the way, but he's done nothing but sulk.
I know, he's just not the same, is he? Never mind, don't lose hope. I once knew a couple that had been secretly in love for 30 years.
30 years?
31 years, 27 days, 13 minutes and about 11 seconds. A love so secret, not even they knew about it.
And what happened?
Well, they struggled miserably along until one day the man took it into his head to get down on one knee, not unlike this, and to say in his most simple, direct, manly way, I can't move.
I can't move.
Damn it, Maria, my back seized up. Hit me. A little higher. A little to the left. I feel better already. Where was I?
This couple, the man was about to propose.
Oh, Maria.
Oh, John.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Women, Charles.
Yes, sir.
Have you ever been in love, Charles?
Oh no, sir. I'm married.
I'm terribly sorry.
Yes, to the book. I believe you were great enough to attend the sentence. I mean ceremony.
No, I don't recall. Is she here?
Yes, sir.
And you put her where I told you to?
Yes, sir.
And you'll wait for my signal?
Yes, sir.
Is everything going
Yes! Everything's fine, Cecil. Simon.
Charles,
My lady.
have you seen Lord Hereford?
I believe he was in his bedroom, my lady.
His bedroom? At this time of day? What on earth is he doing?
I believe he was packing, my lady.
Packing? What on earth is he packing for?
He did not confide in me, my lady.
I told you so.
Charles,
My lady.
ask Lord Hereford to come here, please.
Very good, my lady.
Quite frankly, Jackie, I think you're making a complete ass of yourself. Chasing after Bill Halford when he's done nothing but search for Sally. Just give up this nonsense and marry me.
Marry you with all your debts.
As a matter of fact, I don't have any debts. Bill was kind enough to write me a big check.
All fresh ripe strawberries. And you ran, madam.
Oh, William!
What is the meaning of this?
Oh, Mummy! Oh, William! We're not really packing to go.
And what's more, I am going, unless the Duchess produces Sally.
How many times do I have to tell you?
Sally! Sally! But what about me? I'll not be cast aside lightly.
No, you should be thrown with great force.
Don't you feel something when we're together?
Ill.
But I thought you cared for me.
Oh, I can care for you. I'm just an ordinary earl, not a vet.
Now let me tell you, I would marry you if you were the last man on earth.
Oh, well if I was the last one on earth, I'd be too busy to marry anybody.
I say, that was a slap in the face.
Well, it's not her face that wants slapping.
Yes, but you couldn't very well.
But she'd marry the first man who does.
She would. I say, do you really think so? I never thought of that. Tally ho!
planning to go.
Back to Lambeth, Auntie.
But this is madness! Madness! Haven't I done enough for you? Haven't I thrown parties for you?
Acne?
You must have a son to ensure the succession. Or better yet, lots of sons.
You've got a mind like a rabbit.
There are dozens of girls falling all over themselves to become your wife.
Lord Edward's wife. Only one girl ever wanted to be my wife.
You can't go now, not after all I have achieved. Oh, Gerald!
And tomorrow, every picture palace in London will show a newsreel of Lord Edward going back to Lambeth.
I say, you'll never guess what's just happened. Jacqueline has promised to be my travel strive.
Oh, Gerald, I'm so very sorry. And now I'm going back to Lambeth to make Sally my wife.
And make the same mistake as your father.
The only mistake he made was to leave his girl. I shan't. Sorry, Auntie Duchess. Looks like you lost your little battle.
I hope I'm not ungracious in the matter. You may kiss your aunt.
No, you may kiss your baby.
I will. Goodbye, Bill. You are a true Edward.
And so are you. Right, cheery bye everyone. I'm going to finish packing.
Gerald, quick. Let me go and fetch him back.
What for?
All will be revealed.
Miss Sally Smith.
What?
Your Grace, Lady Jacqueline, gentlemen,
What does this mean?
your orders are sensible to the right treatment, Your Grace.
I think she's got it.
You, John. John, you. Oh, my goodness, Sally. Don't Bill know.
No, not yet.
He's on his way.
William, my dear boy, has a special young friend of mine I'd like him to meet.
How do you do, Lord Hereford?
How do you do? Charles, can you get the car out, please? Thank you.
It seems to me that you are going somewhere, Lord Hereford. What are these two bags doing here?
Oh, they live here.
You're going back to Lambeth, I understand.
Yeah, find Sally.
You must be very fond of this girl, and you'll forgive me for saying so, to give up all this for her.
If only you knew how much I wanted her to come back.
And if she did come back, after all this time, Lord Hereford, what would you say to her?
What would I say? Well, I'll tell you what I'd say. I'd say, where the bloody hell have you been?
Without love, nobody would sing. Without love, no wedding bells ring. The world keeps on turning, you can't stop it turning. For love makes the world go round. And old love and new love, so long as it's true, love is love, makes the world go round. Without love, nobody would sing. Without love, no wedding bells ring. No people doubt it, they can't live without it. All over the world they found that love makes the world go round.
Me and my girl, meant for each other, sent for each other, and like it so. Me and my girl, no use pretending, we knew the end.